Hello and welcome to Express Drives. It was only 3 years ago that Hero took out the Xtreme 160R. Well, we are back in Jaipur and Hero has taken out the Xtreme 160R 4V. Now, is it just an upgrade? That is what we're going to find out. What's new about this bike? And the 160R 2V and the 4V both will simultaneously be sold in the market. So come, let's find out what the 160R 4V is all about. So let's take a closer look at the Xtreme 160R V4. What is new and what are the upgrades? First and foremost, you will see the gold finish front forks. Now these are by KYB and it only comes in the top of the line variant, and that is the Pro. Now it comes in 3 variants: standard, connected and Pro. All the 3 variants come standard with LED illumination, so the headlamp, the rear lamp and even the indicators are all LED. Moving forward, it gets 276 mm front disc brakes and the rear comes with 220 mm. So again, quite effective. We'll tell you how good the brakes are. Moving forward here, you can see the design itself. It has become a little bit more aggressive. The headlamps, you see, they're a little bit more lower as well in height, give it a more aggressive look. Then you can see the tank extensions. This is also something new. Again, to make it a lot more, rather to improve the road presence of the bike. It's also a little bit more muscular at the same time. Now coming to the seat, Hero has introduced both a single seat as well as split seat. Depends on your choice. You can swap or you can change either or. They're extremely ergonomic, and the seat height or the saddle height itself is 795 mm. That makes it very approachable. The ground clearance on the other hand is 165 mm. So again, very sufficient, extremely practical for our Indian roads. Hero has also improved the switches. They're more like the X-Pulse now, a lot more premium, easy to use, and even it has a very good feel to it as well. Moving on forward, it comes with an all-digital instrument cluster. It is an inverted LCD display and it also comes with connected features. Now, Hero has upgraded its connected features and it offers 25 and more features. So that includes your geofencing, navigation, location of the bike. It gives you also updates for your service. So all these things it tells you. Apart from that, the basic features via the Bluetooth are your incoming call alerts and even message alerts. So you're always connected, you're always aware if somebody's calling you or somebody's messaging you, you don't miss out on those important calls or messages. Coming to the rear, it looks very sporty and even the exhaust is all black and looks compact as well. Speaking of the exhaust, let's find out how it actually sounds, because that really does play a lot into what a bike is all about. So here, let's start the bike. We like it. We think it has a very distinctive note. What do you think about it? And if you are well aware of the 160cc class or segment, let us know how it fares against the Apache and the Pulsar. So we spoke about the suspension setup, we spoke about the ground clearance, the saddle height. Now it comes with a brand new monoshock as well. It comes with a 7-step preload adjustable monoshock that also improves the ride quality, and according to Hero, it also makes, or rather improves, the handling quality of the bike. So now let's just find out how the bike handles and of course the performance. So let's start with the engine itself. It is a 4-valve 163cc engine, churns out 16.6 bhp. That's over 1.5 bhp more than its 2-valve version, and a torque of 14.6 Nm. So on paper it looks pretty good, but how does it fare on real world conditions? Well, if you're looking for breakneck speed, that rapid pickup, well, you will feel slightly disappointed because there is a lag and it is fairly prominent. But as Hero has ensured that the first two gears are on the shorter side, well, it does kind of manage to make up and pick up pace pretty soon. But that initial lag is something that you will feel, which you have to just live with. But if you're riding in the city and if you're riding in just in a normal way, commuting, you will not feel any problems. On top of that, the clutch is very light, so your manic Monday traffics, well, it'll all go at ease because it's just so light. The gear, on the other hand, the 5-speed gear on this 2-valve engine, it felt a bit notchy, but on this, the 4-valve version, it feels a lot more smoother. So as a whole, if you're riding in the city, you will have absolutely no problems. You change gears at ease, it's very smooth, and the engine keeps on building up pace. The huge difference between the 2-valve and the 4-valve is that the top-end pace is a lot more now. It used to taper off after the mid-range power, but now you feel there's a little bit more meat there. You cross the 3-digit speed and it doesn't disappoint you. In terms of handling, yes, this is the Pro version. It comes with a KYB front forks and of course a new monoshock. It really does feel confident on the turns. More so, it goes over bumps and potholes at ease. I mean, it is a sporty bike, but it's also a practical bike, and that is where you have to give credit to Hero. So we mentioned about its handling capabilities, and thanks to the C8 Zoom 17-inch tires, it actually offers very decent grip. But the riding posture, the ergonomics, well, we mentioned that the saddle height is very accessible, and when you look at my seating also position, it's not aggressive. The foot pegs are not swept back, so you can actually ride it and in commuting ways in the city, and if you want to pick up pace, you know, blast it through highways, also it is very, very comfortable. The split seat version, it is really good, especially for the rider, because the pillion seat is raised, so it actually offers you a nice lower back cushion. And as for the pillion, the seat is a lot more wider, better cushion, so comfort all around. So it has practicality, comfort, and what else do you need? So now it's time to give our first take on the Xtreme 160R 4V. Well, it is an all-rounder. It does a lot of things right in terms of the ride quality, especially in the Pro variant, thanks to the new suspension setup both in front and rear. It offers a very comfortable ride quality, which is practical because it goes over bumps and dips very easily. At the same time, it is very nimble. It is extremely agile when it comes to handling. The engine is fairly powerful, but when you look at the numbers, it is actually the most powerful in the segment and the lightest. It is available in 3 trims, and the standard starts at 1.27 lakh. The connected version is available at 1.33 lakhs. Now you got to keep in mind, the connected version is the one that comes with all the smart features that we mentioned, like navigation, geofencing, your service alerts, all the works. That's the connected version. And then the top of the line version is the one that we were riding, the Pro, that's available at 1.36 lakhs. Now it is more expensive than its rivals or competition, like the TVS Apache RTR 160 4V as well as the Pulsar N160, but this is the bike, or rather the Xtreme 160R, throughout its range, throughout all its variants, it comes standard with Bluetooth connectivity. So you get your call alerts and you get your message alerts as well. So that comes standard. So if you're in the market for a 160cc engine motorcycle, we suggest you go to the nearest dealership and ride or test ride the Xtreme 160R 4V, because we think this is an all-rounder motorcycle. If you have not already subscribed our channel, please do so, and do let us know what you think of the 160cc segment, how Hero is trying to disrupt the entire segment.